Oh, that's working.
It is.
That's working in full force again.
Yes. And the
See?
one thing I forgot to mention is
Yes.
switch the mic over.
Oh, yes, that's totally right. But that's okay. This is what live radio is all about. This is what live radio is all about.
It is.
And there we go.
There we go. That's better.
There we go. We're good.
We are good, and we're almost right on time, so that's perfect.
Yes, we are. And this is the exciting moment of it. Yeah, see, this is the beauty.
Absolutely.
It doesn't get any better, does it?
I don't think so.
No, it really doesn't. And I think we have some exciting announcements, don't we, when we get on the air?
We do. We have a few things.
So, yes, here we go.
Some upcoming shows, some changes that are going to be, well, not changes, but updates that
We
are,
can call them changes. Yeah, no, let's call them changes. We got to mix up the words a bit.
I suppose, changes to certain things at any rate.
Oh, well, there you go, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's find the tools panel. That's going to take me a second anyway, so let's...
No worries. Well, we've got time. Take your time. The meeting tools.
Yes, exactly. There we go. Okay. That's good. Let's make sure that we have... We want a transcript, thank you.
And the notes.
The notes are already checked by the looks of things.
Perfect.
I don't know why those are automatically checked, but not the transcript. That's a bit...
Yeah, I don't think so. Well, I think I set that like that on purpose.
Oh, okay. Do we want the transcript actually, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
It's better.
Yeah. I figure we usually have it, but just now noticing that it's not always checked, I thought...
No, it's better to have both, because then that way, if we ever, kind of need to use them, they're there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, we're gonna hit the first start recording button, and we know there are two.
Yes, well, one is a warning, so.
Yes, make sure everyone is ready. Is everyone ready?
Yes!
Yes. All right. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
And there we go. Now we're ready to play the intro.
Let's do it.
and we'll also give the listeners a bit of a inside scoop as to what we will be working on in the next couple of days.
Oh, yes, those were some of the changes that I thought we were talking
Oh,
about.
okay, perfect. Yes, we weren't. Yes, there we go. We got it.
We got it. We're on the same page.
Yes, we are. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Live from the Musa Slobodian Network studio, welcome to the Ali and Makara Show, part of the Musa Slobodian Network. The show where the hosts discuss technology, their favorite songs, the books they've been reading throughout the week, along with some friendly banter along the way. Here are your hosts, Ali Musa and Makara Slobodian.
Good afternoon on Tuesday, May 19th, 2026. Thank you so much for tuning in, whether you're listening live now or listening on the podcast later. We appreciate that you are here with us today.
Yes, it's always, it's always a pleasure to be back in the studio, and we have lots of studio time coming over the next over time, and it's I always say this, but we're getting started. We're just getting started here, so
Exactly. We're always just getting started.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Speaking of getting started, we have some changes that we're going to be making to some things in the next few days. What are those all about?
Okay, so what's the first thing we're doing?
Well, one of the big ones, considering that we've now consolidated all the sites into one, we have been discussing it a few different times off air, and we figured that not only should the sites be consolidated into one, but so should our show commercials. So in the next couple days...
That's right,
sorry,
yes.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
We're going to be recording a network-wide commercial that will encompass all of our shows.
Yes. Yes, certainly yes. And we will also have new outros to reflect the site.
Yes, for the same reason, because, of course, now the individual sites don't exist.
Nope, that's right. So they will be at, so that's the other side. And also, if we go to the site now, the public site, we will also notice that it's much easier to navigate it now.
Yes, and thank you so much, Ali, for making it so.
It's been a pleasure to do all this. It's been an absolute pleasure. So, what are some of the things that we did?
Yes, please share.
Well, not some of. What are the things that we did?
Yes.
So, we talked about, I think it was last week, where we talked about that we dumped everything from 3 sites into one. So then, when we dumped everything, then came the cleanup. That's typically what happens, isn't it, when you dump everything?
It is. When you dump, it makes a bit of a mess that you then have to clean up in the way that you want.
So what exactly happened? When we dumped everything, what happened? Well, we had a bunch of duplicate pages, and things were in the wrong or in the incorrect, posts were in the incorrect categories. So,
right.
We took the time, and first what we did was cleaned up all the posts and ensured that they were in the right category. And before that, we also ensured that the categories were also labeled properly.
Yeah, you might have seen when we initially switched things over that we had categories and subcategories for all the shows, and that just didn't really work out.
No. So now it actually looks better because we have a flat name. We have all the categories have flat names now.
Yeah, and you know exactly what you're subscribing to, or in our cases on our end, we know exactly what we're posting to.
Yes.
And I
we
will
also
say
have
too,
go ahead.
I think it affects positively when you schedule a post, because I've noticed that since we had the flat naming structure now, I don't know if it's just that there were too many categories before, if that's a thing, but it seemed like the scheduled posts were coming very slowly and coming much later than they were meant to, whereas now in lessening that number of categories, it seems to have fixed that problem.
Okay, so I'm gonna take that right now first.
Okay.
So what that means is that is dependent on the traffic that is coming to that is being drawn to the site, on things being posted on time and when they're being posted, etc. If there's not enough or much traffic during the time, then that piece will happen.
Oh, really?
Yes. But we are now also getting the engagements as well on the site now. So everything now has started to pick up.
Yeah, things seem to have sorted themselves out.
Yes. Yep. So
now, what was the next piece you were going to talk about?
First, it was the categories.
Mm-hmm.
And once they were all fixed, then we had to make sure, because we had all the subcategories and parent categories and all that stuff that we started to do or didn't do, or things are just all over the place in the wrong spots.
Mm-hmm.
We then went through each post and cleaned it all up, fixed it all up, made sure that they were posted in the correct categories.
And that's not a small job. That's a lot of posts.
Yes, but you're right about that. But it had to also, not only did it have to be done, but things also had to be cleaned up.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Right, so it was one of those things where it had to be done. So we did it. And then what did we do? Then we deleted the categories that we didn't need anymore. So we reassigned things and then deleted the categories, the empty ones that we didn't need or that we don't need anymore. So that was the first part. And it looks better now, doesn't it?
Absolutely, it does. It looks much better.
So then what was the second part? Once that was done, then because we did a dump, we dumped everything in, we had duplicate pages of things like we had duplicate about pages, we had duplicate contact pages, etc. So then we spent time cleaning all that up and making sure that we only had one. And then now we've got, and all the booking pages were also updated properly. And then everything was there. And then once that was cleaned up, we updated all the sync patterns. And we have two more to add. We have the books panel one to add. And then we have a network one to add.
Right, yes.
And so once all that was done, we then added submenus and menus and submenus to the public site.
Right, we were talking about navigation a little bit the other day.
We were. So now, all the shows, when you hit all the shows now, have their own menus, and within it, they have their own submenus. So each show, along with their categories and links. So everything is good now. Everything now makes it a lot easier, and there's also the search that you can search if you know what you're looking for. So everything now has all been streamlined for visitors.
This was the goal all along, and we're so happy to have completed it.
We have. But we have to give a few thank yous and shout outs, though.
Of course, all the support teams.
Want to give a shout out to WordPress support for their help in all of this. And for even sitting down with us on Saturday to help sort it out.
That's wonderful.
Yes. And there we go. So that's what that has been, how that's been as well. Now, before we go to break, is there any other changes that you want to mention here? I think there are a couple of more here.
Are there? Have we missed any?
Oh, the show schedule.
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. We've been talking for a few months now, and you might remember if you've been around even since just last summer or since the beginning, whichever you prefer to go back to. But we've been talking about going back to Mondays in the spring, which is where we started out. However, we have found that not only have we both gotten so used to the Sundays, to the point where the other week I couldn't fathom that I didn't have to put up a 1 hour or 15-minute reminders after getting the network scheduled together. But we've just found that for our schedules, it works better to continue with the Sunday afternoon shows.
Yes, and there will be an announcement going up about that, correct?
There will, yes.
Perfect. So, if you missed it, or you want to see it again, you'll get a copy of this.
You'll have it in writing and written in stone, as they say.
Yes, yes.
Or just in a newsletter.
Ah, yes, yes. So when does that start? When does that start?
That will begin this Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, yes?
Yeah, May the 25th. 24th.
Yes, right, the 24th. At the usual 3:30 Eastern.
Yes. All right, but join us early. Join us 15 minutes early, though, because if you want to hear some content that you won't hear on the podcast version. Tune in live.
Exactly. We start those few minutes early because we're testing out our audio, as you may have noticed if you came into the live. And we tend to start the stream a few minutes early just to get things going.
We do. So, how about we share with the listeners what we will be talking about, what will be happening coming up after the commercials, because we want you to check out all the amazing offerings that you will hear in these commercials, don't we?
We absolutely do. Check out CNT Radio. Check out Weekly in Sports. Got it right this time. And of course, check out the other shows on the Musa Slobodian Network.
Actually, that's first, but that's okay.
They're all... that is first, but we have to put it out there. Support our friends as well.
Oh, yes!
Support the friends of the show. And Techstravaganza.
Yes!
Extravaganza.
Yes. Yes, we were just thinking that. Yes.
So after a quick commercial break, we will come back and we will talk about what we've each been reading this week. We kind of decided to take the week and the holiday weekend to read the books of our choice. And we will tell you more about what those were after this. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to The Ali and McKara Show, which is part of the Musa Slobodian Network. Stay tuned.
CNT Radio will never give you up. They will never let you down, nor will they run around or desert you. So join Nick Astley for The Melting Pot every Saturday on CNT Radio. Hang on a minute. He's not Nick Astley. Oh, jings, I've done it wrong. Anyway, just join Nick for The Melting Pot on CNT Radio.
Looking for a sports podcast that covers sports weekly as well as gets you set up for the day? Check out Weekly in Sports with me, Scott McGregor. We give some shout-outs of the week to podcasts like this one and those who do them. Discuss the Blue Jays, Bill, Raptors, and more. To learn more, check out the Sports for Beginners Facebook page. Search Sports for Beginners.
Hey, you, why you looking so sad? Don't be so sad. I tell you what you're gonna do. If you got the vino, you pour yourself a bicchiere of vino. If you don't have a vino, maybe you got the panettone, maybe you got the panini, maybe you got the cafe espresso, but you fix yourself for something bella nice and you go to your computer and you log on to CNT Radio. And you listen to CNT Radio, okay? You do all that, you're gonna feel much better. I promise you. Alright? Ciao.
What a busy traffic on this Friday evening. I am almost stuck in this traffic for the last 40 minutes. And there is no way, I think, for me to get to the show. The CNT Radio Song Bank, which is going to start very shortly. It's one of my favorite shows. And my, what a way to wind down for the weekend. Perfect 2 hours of fun-filled music. And she has so many great features. Sound of Music, Undercover, Foreign Exchange, Name That Tune, and the big wheel that she spins for Who's That or Where Are We? We cannot forget about the international stage. I have never come across such a great show in my life. I think I will have to press hard on my accelerator and go as fast as I can to get home in time. Wow! Wow! Look! I made it! I am almost there! CNT Radio, making your day brighter, one song at a time. What a day of hard work! I am glad the day is over, and I am headed out straight home. What a beautiful day out here, riding my motorcycle, and I am sure it's going to get much better when I get home and listen to CNT Radio. Programs to pick and choose. So many great programs. We have the Melting Pot every Saturday. Every alternate Friday evening, there is the Song Bank episode, followed alternately by the Cosmopolitan Culture Club on the Friday. And now she has the Classical Cafe every Saturday. Perfect way to wind down. Best of the best music from around the world. Why not check out her website? cntradio.ca. I feel like I am the luckiest person to have such a great source of entertainment. I can see my home approaching very soon. Hope you all tune in and enjoy the great shows. CNT Radio, making your day brighter, one song at a time. I wonder if I could make it. It's almost getting to 8 o'clock p.m. and I am still a few more steps away from home to get to my computer to listen to CNT Radio's Cosmopolitan Culture Club. The best of the best music from around the world. Can't wait! I think I made it! CNT Radio, making your day brighter, one song at a time. Have you ever wanted a talk show that discusses news, politics, the show's favorite sports teams, as well as sports media and broadcasting? Check out The Ali Musa Show, where we discuss these topics in a single package. To learn more about the show, please visit thealimusashow.ca. While you're over there, subscribe to the newsletter so you never miss an update. Besides, it's free. Enter your email address and hit subscribe.
The Ali Musa Show is part of the Musa Slobodian Network, where good conversations happen. To learn more about the network, please visit themusaslobodiannetwork.ca. While you're there, subscribe so you never miss a network update. Enter your email and hit subscribe. Hey Ali, did you know we have a books panel?
I did not know that. When is it?
It takes place on the last Friday of each month at 7:30 p.m. Eastern,
Where we have fun and engaging conversations.
about a book that one of the panelists picks.
So, how can I learn more about the show?
To learn more, please visit bookspanel.ca. While you're there, subscribe to the newsletter so you never miss an update. Besides, it's free. Enter your email and hit subscribe.
The Books Pen is part of the Musa Slobodian Network, where good conversations happen.
To learn more about the network, please visit themusaslobodiannetwork.ca. While you're over there, hit subscribe so you never miss a network update. Enter your email and hit subscribe. So, did you get your new computer yet?
I sure did, although I find it very daunting and confusing. I wish I could have some pointers or even a tutor to help me get started.
Same. I just downloaded that cool new app that everyone's talking about. I haven't a clue where to start. Wouldn't it be great if we can join a workshop and get some tips and tricks along the way?
My apologies, guys. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Did you say you needed some assistance with your new technology? I think I can help.
Oh, really?
How so?
There's a workshop happening right on Zoom every Wednesday afternoon from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern, Toronto time. It's called Techstravaganza, and it's a free workshop where screen reader users can come together and learn about various software applications on various operating systems, regardless of technological expertise. It's all part of the Techstravaganza network.
That sounds wonderful. Well, but what if I'm unable to attend the workshops?
Not to worry, we've got you covered. All Techstravaganza workshops are recorded and podcasted for later listening. So if you aren't able to join us live, you can always listen to each workshop later on, wherever you get your favorite podcasts, as well as on the website. Don't forget to follow us on your podcasting platform of choice.
Well, that sounds amazing. Do you provide one-on-one workshops as well?
Absolutely. Whether you'd like a refresher on something we've covered in one of our workshops, or there's something else you'd like to learn and you just need a little bit of extra assistance, we're always happy to help. Oh, and I can't forget, the Techstravaganza Network offers a bonus technology workshop called Techstravaganza 2.0. If you're unable to make it to our Wednesday workshops, you can always come spend the evening with us on the second Thursday of each month from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern, Toronto time.
So where do I find out more information about this workshop?
I found it. I'm looking at the website right now. For more information, please visit techstravaganza.ca.
That's right. And while you're on the page, don't forget to subscribe to the newsletter. Like us on Facebook. Search for Techstravaganza.
Tech
Extravaganza.
Where we come together to teach and learn all things assistive and mainstream technology.
Part of the Techstravaganza network. Oh, there we go. There we go. We are officially back on air again. Oh, are we good? Oh. Am I still coming through? Okay. Gotta make sure there's nothing on my end here. Oh. Okay. I say something?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the reason.
What was muted?
Oh, it was the meats volume.
Oh, okay.
There I go. I think we were too focused on turning the ones that we have labeled off air off first.
I think that might have been the case, yes. That was a good one. That was a first.
Yes, but there's a first for everything, isn't there?
There always is, yes.
There we go.
Because I'm like hitting record, I'm making sure the transcript's checked, and I'm getting the sense as you're saying things, and you're like, oh, is everything good? And I'm like, I'm getting the sense that you're not hearing me.
Yeah, that was exactly it.
Okay, let's try this again.
But then we kept going back to check then.
Yes, we did see that. I was going, no, I'm not muted. Mine's good. Like, I could hear you, so I'm like, I'm not sure what the problem is.
There we go. We figured it out.
We did. We're good. Okay, that's checked. We're taking notes. And we're going to start this back up again. And we're back with slight technical hiccups, but we're back. We can hear each other. Hopefully you can all hear us. We are here. Allie, tell me about what you've been reading this week.
Okay, so this week it's been a bit of a combination here. I have been continuing with my name is Barbara, and I just continue to be amazed by Barbara Streisand's authenticness, as we discussed at the time when we discussed it. I'm surprised at some of the things that she shared in there. Specifically when she talked about things like her pregnancy, things like that. Now, maybe I shouldn't be surprised because of how authentic she's been throughout that, like, up until that point in the book.
She certainly never shied away from anything, and I think, as she alludes to toward the beginning, I think she just didn't want anyone to have any more illusions, because people have made up things to themselves about who she is for so many years.
Yes. Yep. Yeah, and I mean, and then she told the Elliot story a few times and how they were doing things, and it's like that. I shouldn't be surprised, but I feel like I'm surprised if the at the authenticness again. But I guess I shouldn't be, though, right? But then again, I don't know. I mean, maybe I don't know. Am I going to finish it? I'm hoping to, but is it going to be at the top of the list? Probably not toward the top.
The nice thing about it is, yes, when you kind of jump back into it, it takes you a minute to remember what story she's telling, but I feel like you can still jump into it from time to time without really having to be reading it all the time.
Yeah, and there was another one that I was reading as well, something about building trust, maintaining and building trust in the workplace. I mentioned it. I think in Text Extravaganza Friends, I think.
You did. You're in the middle of reading that one?
Yeah.
How are you finding that?
I like that. I like it. Because I'm always interested in those kinds of things. Building it talks about building trust and how one can build trust, and to what level it kind of comes to in that sort of in that kind of piece, right? So, like, I think it's very I always can appreciate it on that and communication.
I know you've suggested a few to do with communication.
I have, including just today as well. There was one that came across today.
Right, the Daily Deal.
Yeah.
Now,
And before
one
somebody
about-
asks, no, I'm not going to spend the $3.99 on it today.
No, that's fair. Was the one about building trust already in your library, or
Yes,
was that
yeah, that's the great course.
Oh, okay. You already had that one.
I think I had started it at one point too,
Ah,
but then I went back to the beginning and just
yeah. If it had been a while, you wanted to recall.
yeah, I yeah. See, and this is like, see, the beauty here out of this is one of many beauties and positives about doing this kind of a show that we do, because we are able to pick the ones that the books we're able to read. We're able to feature the ones that we want to read, including great course materials.
Exactly.
But
It's-
go ahead.
It's funny. I had a bit of a combination going this week myself.
Yeah, let's hear about yours.
So I mentioned on here a while back that I was starting The Picture of Dorian Gray, and I have been very slowly progressing my way through that, because with something like that is considered quote unquote a classic, I find that I really like to take it quite slowly and try to parse through exactly what's being said and exactly the themes that are being presented. So I'm probably about 20% through that, and I've actually made some progress on it this week. And I'm still finding my feet with it, I think, but it is interesting. But
Yeah.
more than that, because this is the problem with my to read list and then finding new things, is that Dorian Gray has been on my list for so long now, and I keep saying, I'm going to get to it, I'm going to get to it. And whether it's the things that we pick up for this show or whether it's things that I find on my own, I go, yes, I am going to start that one, but also here's this. And that happened this week because I found and also started a novel called Once Upon a Wardrobe, which was written by Patty Callahan. And this piqued my interest because I have been revisiting the Chronicles of Narnia in the last year or so, quite slowly, picking one up every now and again. And of course, looking at the title, I thought, wardrobe, is that something to do with those? And it was. It is a historical fiction about a young boy who has a heart condition that is eventually going to be fatal. And he has an older sister who attends Oxford, where C.S. Lewis, who is the author of the Chronicles of Narnia, was teaching at the time that this is being written about. Takes place in 1950. So he asks his sister to find out from C.S. Lewis where Narnia itself comes from. And so, considering that she is a student of mathematics and physics, which is inherently very logical, and she kind of clings to facts the way that he clings to stories in some ways, and finds a freedom in stories. So it's all about what stories mean, what stories do for people, whether that's making certain realities easier to bear, or it's a bit of escapism, but it seems to really emphasize that it's more than that. Because sometimes stories and fantasy get characterized just as escapism. And it really takes care to say that there are truths in them, and we can learn things and learn about the world through them, which I think is an interesting concept. I think it's paints the whole thing in slightly broad strokes, but it is very sweet, and it's a light read, so it's been a nice before bed kind of thing.
Yeah, that's the best time to do it. Set the timer, and that's the best time.
Yeah, and this one I actually found on Sela, so I will include a link to that as well.
Yeah, we'll include links to all that. Yeah, I'm gonna take. I can take a quick look in there, but I think you know the book I'm talking about.
I do. The link is in the chat, so I can grab it from there.
Oh, that's right. It is. I think I put it in the other day.
You did, yeah.
That's right.
Which is very helpful.
Yeah, I did.
And you know what? Considering we're linking all of the ones we're doing today, I will also link My Name is Barbara again.
That's right. Yeah, I was just about to say yes.
It is quite a good memoir. It's a very easy listen as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like her narration. I like her reading. I like the way she reads.
I do too. It doesn't feel like she reads. It just feels like she's telling you stories.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's it. That's certainly it. Yeah, and and that's like, and that's like, see, there's so much material, which is a good thing. There's never a shortage, right? That's what I look at. there's
No,
never.
and there,
Go
there
ahead.
never will be. Sorry, I keep doing that to
No,
you
no,
today.
go ahead.
I don't think there ever will be a shortage.
No, no, no. It gives us lots to talk about.
It does. And even in the things that one or both of us might not necessarily enjoy, I think there's always something to be said for them.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, yeah, and certainly that's I think what the key pieces are of some of this.
What's that?
Is just there's something to be said about them.
Mm-hmm. And we come here and we say it.
Yeah. We have a platform, and we will use it.
It's fun to discuss books.
Yes, we will use it, and tech will use this.
We will.
And there might even be a theory of music, maybe too. I think there was a bit of a discussion going on, so you never know what. So we always say to people that keep up with the newsletters, don't we?
We do. For good reason.
Yes, yes. I think that would be a lot of fun.
I agree.
The theory of music and the history of teaching and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Music is certainly another thing that I find very interesting to discuss.
Oh, but this would be like the whole technical aspect of it.
Well, that too. All of it. Because it's another form of art, I always find all the pieces of that to be really fascinating.
Yeah. Yep. I think it depends how one gets into it, right? And the theory of it and whatnot.
It does.
Yeah. But there's always there's always there's never a shortage, and of course Apple has made some I briefly saw a notification about Apple making Apple put up some announcements that Apple said they're going to do. So that I want to follow up on that and maybe get somebody from Apple from there on to talk about it. So yes, so this is what we mean. Stick around. Stay tuned to all these newsletters.
Absolutely. There are always plenty of topics to be discussed, and we always like to try to find people to discuss them with.
Yes. And it's that time again.
It is.
It just flew by, didn't it?
Absolutely. It always does.
Oh, it does.
Oh, I guess what should we discuss on Sunday then? We were talking about was it the story of human language?
Let's do the story of human language, John Quarter.
Let's do it.
And that newsletter will be going up as well. So stay tuned for that.
Of course it will. Most likely tomorrow, just to not have things too crowded today.
No, sounds good.
Going up. But with that said, we've got a schedule to get into. And you've got some exciting things coming up. Some very new additions to the Ali Musa Show schedule.
Yes, this is a second appearance, though. So what has gone on with the Maple Leafs front office, the Toronto Maple Leafs front office shakeup here? Starting with both Matt Sundin and John Chayka being hired to lead their front office, and head coach Craig Berube gone, and rumor has it here that he's going to land another job. Possibly, there's a rumor out there about that, and also their assistant general manager gone. And congratulations to the Montreal Canadiens for moving on to the third round starting this week. But what does all this, the Leafs front office shake, what does all this mean? And what could we expect here? Well, and what are my thoughts on it? Well, it's a good thing that you asked, isn't it? Because I will be joined by tonight the host of Locked On Islanders and also he also hosts Locked On NHL once or twice a week. It is from New York, Gil Martin. So that airs tonight, which is Tuesday, May the 19th at 7 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it live. And of course, you'll also be able to hear it on the website as well later on after the show. So tune in for that.
Yes, and subscribe if you haven't.
Exactly. Yep. Please. We want, yes, that's exactly it. We want, yes. So subscribe to all the YouTube channels here for all the shows. The Ali Musa Show has 35 subscribers, but we want, but keep the numbers coming. We want to know you're out there and listening. And you know what? The content will continue to grow on that show. So please subscribe to that show as well. And to all of these shows. The content is going to grow.
Yes, and you'll want to know exactly when the new content is coming out.
Yes. So the best way to do that is subscribe to all of the newsletters.
Mm-hmm. Subscribe on the MusaSlobodianNetwork.ca.
Yes. You can pick your categories, but we would highly encourage you to subscribe to all of to just hit subscribe and receive all of them.
Especially the network updates. You'll want the weekly agendas and schedules to see exactly what we've got coming up.
Yes. And we also have in the Ali and McCara show, which you just discussed, which we are on, but we also discussed what we're going to be talking about, the story of human language next week. But also, what else have we got coming up here?
We've got a books panel, of course, at the end of the month, May 29th. That's a Friday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern, where we will discuss Anxiously Attached by Jessica Baum. Tune in for that, of course. And we've got a Textravaganza workshop tomorrow afternoon. Wednesday, May 20th, 2026, 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. The topic this week will be customizing voiceover commands on the iPhone, pairing nicely with our voiceover basics from last week. And of course, coming down the road, we've got a bonus show for the Ali and McCara show. That's just a few weeks away now, actually. That's scary to think about, how fast the time is going. But we will be joined on Monday, June 8th, 2026, 3:30 p.m. Eastern, by Carrie Morales to discuss AI in the workplace, her experience using Android, and of course, content creation. Stay tuned for all of that.
And we'll be back.
We will. We'll be right here once again on Sunday, May 24th, 2026, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it.
And we will now just go ahead and play the outro. Becky Coles will take us out. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Thank you so much for listening to and or watching the Ali and McCara Show. To learn more about the show, please visit the aliandmccarashow.ca. While you're over there, subscribe to the newsletter so you never miss an update. Besides, it's free. Enter your email address and hit subscribe right on the homepage. The Ali and McCara Show is part of the Musa Slobodian Network, where good conversations happen. To learn more about the other excellent programming offered by the network, please visit the musaslobodiannetwork.ca.
Okay, so now we'll just stop the audio hijack here.
Excellent.